Hello there, this is Don Current with Shelbyville Today. Thought I'd come to you from one of the local parks here. This is Sunrise Park. They've recently redone the play set there, so I thought it might be a good place to stop, and figured there'd be plenty of kids here given that it's almost the end of spring break here. Hopefully you've had an enjoyable time. Maybe some of you have been away from town, but quite a few of us stuck around town. Plenty of things to do here, and we've had some pretty good weather for it as well, as you can see by the bright sun and the warm weather here. So it's been pretty enjoyable for us. Tomorrow we're going to be getting a little bit of storms. They're saying it's going to get up into the 70s, but we're probably looking at some storms in the afternoon particularly, and maybe some hail and stuff. And it is supposed to be southeast of Indianapolis, so I imagine we have a pretty good chance of that. So may need to watch out tomorrow. But going into the weekend, it's looking sunny and warm. So we're probably looking at around 70 on Saturday and maybe even up to 80 on Sunday. So should be a good weekend. Enjoy it. Just be cautious on Friday. We may get some more thunderstorms, hail, that kind of stuff. Hopefully nothing like we had out there on 74 in that last storm where they had like 6 inches of hail. But should be a good weekend. So let's hope for that. It's the final weekend of spring break. I'm going to go out with a bang and then get back into the school swing. So for Friday, we do have a legislative luncheon going on in the morning, or at lunch, obviously. And this is put on by the Chamber of Commerce, and we're going to have several legislators, Senator Jean Lysing, Senator Beverly Gard, and Representative Sean Eberhardt will be there to basically field questions, talk about some of the things that have happened over the past sessions, and just be there to answer any kind of questions that people have. Basically, they're kind of terming it the third House session, the legislative luncheon. So if you want to do that, it is free and it is open to the public, but you do need to RSVP to the Chamber at 317-398-6647. So make sure you do that, and that's lunch tomorrow, 11:30 to 1 at Occasions. Also tomorrow evening at the Strand, they're having their Friday night Frights, and this week we can expect The Ghost and White Zombie. That's for $5. It starts at 8 o'clock at the Strand. So if you enjoy those kind of campy, scary movies, then you can head over to the Strand on Friday evening at 8 o'clock for that. Saturday, Harrison Street Power Clinic is having an open house. They say be there. Got a lot of things going on, and that's over where the old Goodwill is. So if you go over by Pizza Hut, the China Buffet, that area, in behind that, there is the new location for Harrison Street Power Clinic. Of course, it's not on Harrison Street anymore, but I had to stick with the name. They got a nice location there, lots of room, indoor showroom, and outdoor displays as well. So check out their open house on Saturday. Also on Saturday at the Grover Museum, they're kicking off the Month of the Young Child. This is going to be going on all month in April. You can go to Shelbyville Today and check out one of the articles we have on that, but there's going to be things going on. Early World of Learning is kind of sponsoring this, and it's just several events throughout the month, but particularly the kickoff at the Grover Museum. They're going to have some special activities, special exhibits open, some that normally aren't even open to the public, like the schoolhouse, things like that are going to be open. And I believe they said they're going to have root beer floats also. It's not the third weekend, but I believe they said they will have root beer floats available. Lots of hands-on exhibits, things in the train area. They will have some special exhibits just for Month of the Young Child as well. Saturday at the Blue River Bowl, they're having their Easter Extravaganza. There will be a free Easter egg hunt at Blue River Bowl at 2:30, and then that's followed by some special pricing for families. An hour of bowling plus pizza and pop for one set price for 4 people. So you may want to, if you're into bowling and pizza, you can head on over there for some special pricing for their Easter Egg Extravaganza at the Blue River Bowl over there just near the high school, just north of the high school. On Sunday, beware. Sunday is April Fool's Day. You know, don't let your pastor play any tricks on you or anything like that. I know he'll probably try and get something past you. Pastors can be tricky that way. But be on your guard because people will be trying to pull pranks on you. We'll try not to at Shelbyville Today. You know, we won't have any special offers or anything like that turn out to be false. So watch out that whole day, April Fool's Day. Also in the evening, it will be the 6th Sunday in Lent, so they'll be continuing their community Lenten services for the Waldron area churches, and it's open to anybody. April 1st, Waldron United Methodist Church at 7 p.m. Will be the 6th Lenten service, and Community Choir will be the featured presenters at that Lenten service. And finally, I wanted to go into Monday a little bit because there's a couple of events that are of interest I wanted to note. We're starting to partner a little bit more with the 4-H. They've gotten their calendar set up so that we can actually pull it into ours. 4-H has got lots of stuff going on, particularly during the summer season, but really year-round. So we wanted to bring you more of that information. So to start that off, Monday they are having their 4-H Big Minnie Night at the fairgrounds from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Big Minnie Night is it's a night for youth in grades kindergarten through 2nd grade. And the youth will have an Easter egg hunt, study the life cycle of a tadpole to a frog, and then take part in other fun activities. So you can find out more about that by going to ShelbyCounty4H.com. They've got their own website set up there with a lot of the events, the manuals for 4-H, talks about the fees and things like that. But there's a lot of things going on that the 4-H has. And then, of course, like I said, we've actually added that calendar to our calendar, so we'll be able to bring you those events as they happen as well. But be sure and check out their website. They do have a lot of information on their website specifically for the 4-H. The other event, it's kind of interesting. At the library, they're having create your own personal fragrance. So you can go there and you get a lesson on how to create your own fragrances, and you actually get to bring home a sample oil for some various fragrances that you create. So it is $5 just for materials. It's from 7 to 8:30 in the Carnegie East Wing at the library. That's the old Kiefer building there right next to the library. And you must RSVP because there's only a limited number of spots. I think it was 18. And so you do need to call the library and RSVP for that. And $5, and you get to create your own personal fragrance. That's kind of neat. So that's what I've got as far as events for this weekend. Like I said, it should be a pretty weekend. Enjoy the time with your family here before the kids head back to school. I know some parents are kind of looking forward to that. I, for one, am not. We enjoy having our kids around and have really enjoyed this week off. So even though I've had a few things I've had to do, we have been able to spend extra time with the kids. I hope you have too. And in fact, why don't you go to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/ShelbyvilleToday. And post on there what you did for spring break. Make sure and like us first, and then post what you did for spring break. We'd like to know where you went, if you had fun, what kind of things you saw, whether it was a good spot. So let others know what you did for spring break and whether it was a good time for you. And we will be back with you again next week. Thanks.